We're here with Lindsay Craig, Manager of Pilot Recruitment at British Airways, and he's going to talk to us about the second launch of the Future Pilot Programme. Lindsay, thanks for talking to us.
No problem.
Can you tell us a bit more about the second launch and why you've chosen to do it this time, who you're hoping to bring on board at British Airways, and what are the differences from the first time you launched the scheme?
Sure. Well, Future Pilot Programme for us is really exciting. It's our flagship sponsored pilot recruitment campaign. This is the second year that we've run it. It's part of our pilot recruitment strategy for 5 years, and so it was a natural decision for us to run it again. What we're looking to do is to bring people into British Airways that otherwise couldn't make it, that they've been frustrated or been unable to get into pilot training or into the pilot industry at all. So what we're offering is a genuine opportunity for somebody to go through an integrated training course with one of our 3 partner schools, and we offer some unique benefits through this programme that allow people who've got little or no experience or don't have traditional access to funding to take part. We've made some changes to the scheme this year, so after some analysis of all the people that applied last year, we had 3,500 people apply, and with 95 successful, it's about 40 to 1. So having had a look at all those that applied, we're confident that actually it's right that we can relax slightly the education requirement for the FPP. So this year, we've made some changes to that, which will allow a broader range of people to apply, and we really hope that people that now get captured by the scheme will do that and apply this year.
Lindsay, can you tell me more about the funding options for the scheme?
Sure. So as I mentioned earlier, one of the things that we know that stops people getting into the industry is the high cost of entry. Pilot training is inherently expensive, and so what we've designed is what we think is unique in the industry. We have joined up with Airline Placement Limited, a subsidiary of the CTC Aviation Group, and they're managing and facilitating the scheme for us. And as part of that, cadets will be bonded with a security bond as they come through their training, and that's to reflect the investment, the significant investment that APL is making in each cadet. That bond builds up to £84,000, but what's unique about the BA programme is that every single penny of that is paid back to an FPP pilot once they join BA. We pay it back in equal monthly instalments for the first 7 years of their employment. Now, £84,000 sounds like a lot of money, and it is a lot of money, and because many people will not be able to access that kind of money, we've started a unique venture with BBVA, a major international bank, whereby people can apply for a British Airways guaranteed loan if they need it in order to raise the security bond and join the programme. Now that offer is available to every single person that passes the selection if they want it. They're under no obligation to do so if they don't want to, but if they do, the offer is genuine and it is there.
So it's a great time for flight training at the moment with British Airways offering this initiative. Do you see it widening across the marketplace and other airlines offering such schemes?
Well, British Airways has got a huge amount of knowledge and experience in cadet training. We have trained hundreds, if not thousands of cadets over decades, right back to the 60s and our predecessors at BOAC and BEA. It's something we're very familiar with and something that we think really works because it brings in a diverse background and group of people into the company. You see other airlines now starting to do that as well. Some of our major competitors are bringing in cadet programs in the UK, in Europe, in the Far East and the Middle East as well. So I'm hopeful that it's something that other airlines will pick up on. It gives them access to talent and to individuals that otherwise they wouldn't be able to recruit. And so we hope that they'll see the value that we see and start doing those things shortly.
You mentioned the high ratio of applicants to the scheme, which obviously you're expecting for the second phase as well. How can applicants increase their chances of getting onto the programme?
It's a great question. I think that's a question I'm going to be asked a lot today. So I think the best thing that people to do is to have a look at themselves from a motivation point of view. Is this absolutely what you want to do? Is this your burning passion and desire? You need that to get through the flight training because it's long and it's difficult. But if that is right for you, then that's a great start. I then recommend that people go and read and seek independent advice from places like BALPA, the Guild of Air Pilots and Navigators, or the Air League, so they can get unbiased advice about whether flight training and this industry might be right for them. Once they've done that, we'd like them to research British Airways, understand what it is that we do and how they would fit into our company in the future, and whether, again, that fit is right. If everything looks good, then we would encourage people to think back over their schooling, their education, their career, and think about times when they can demonstrate the behaviours and the skills and the qualities that we're looking for in a British Airways pilot. So customer service, teamwork, management, leadership, that kind of thing. When it comes to selection, we'll be asking candidates to give us real examples of when they've exhibited those behaviours, not hypothetical ones like, what would you do if? We want real examples of, tell me about a time when you did do this. So I encourage people to think back, do their reading and research, and then apply.